All right, here's Doppler radar. It's wet. A lot of rain today, as I'm sure you're aware, especially if you were on the coast of Oregon. We're seeing the rain let up here in Portland right now and the rest of the Willamette Valley. See that? It is still raining across most of western Washington, but in the valley, it is breaking up a bit. So we'll get some dry time later tonight, tomorrow morning. That won't last very long because this is a warm front that moved on through, and it did make the snow level climb again today, but it's just a brief warm up tonight, tomorrow morning, and then it comes crashing back down. The snow level does, and it's all snow after that, including the passes. So if you haven't winterized your car yet and you're planning on going over the passes for whatever reason, make sure you do that because it's going to be snowy up there. 0.02 of an inch of rain. The Portland Airport, 0.84 of an inch in McMinnville, rather. And over at Astoria, 2.34 inches. That's just today. You know, it's been getting hammered with rain. The southern Washington Cascades, a lot of snow, but if you're low enough, like in, say, Cougar, Washington, they've had over 9 inches of rain so far this month. And check your calendar. Today's the 6th, right? That is a lot of water in a short amount of time. Hood River had 0.25 of an inch of rain, but there was snow on the hills just above town there. Now, the Cascade Passes are warming up. It's nearly 40 degrees at Government Camp, and it's bare pavement there now, so that's good for travel. Sandia Pass also now above freezing. Temperature's been rising in the last hour, and we're seeing a lot more black pavement. And even down at Willamette Pass, which is higher in elevation, just barely above freezing. But these will be all snow covered this time tomorrow night and beyond. This is cool. Satellite imagery. Look at these. See these lines that show up right here? Those are called mountain wave clouds because they happen when the air is perpendicular, the airflow, the wind is perpendicular to the mountain range, and it sets up a wave pattern, just like waves over the ocean, with the clouds forming at the crest of each of those waves. So that's why you get those parallel lines like we saw downstream of the Cascades in this case. 53 in Troutdale. Warm today in several locations. If you really like it warm, Hermiston, Oregon, the place to be as they hit 60 this afternoon. Pendleton was 57. It was only 38 in Baker City with cold air trapped in the valley there, but 50 is common in western Oregon, as was the rainfall. But that is lifting on off to the north, as you can see. Only briefly, this is the cold front that will attend and move on in as we go into the day tomorrow to reintroduce us to the rain and the wind. Oh, the wind and the rain. We'll be back during the day tomorrow, and it's going to be a wet week ahead. Now, we've got winter storm warnings in the Washington Cascades right now, north of Mount Adams, really from about Mount Rainier northward, because that's where the air is cold enough. They're getting hammered with snowfall there. No watches or warnings in western Oregon. There is a winter weather advisory in northeast Oregon, and in southern California, there is a wind advisory as the Santa Anas are blowing for about another 12 hours or so. So let's go back to our pattern, because this is going to be a really active week. We've got the storm coming in tomorrow for valley rain and mountain snow. This is Wednesday, more mountain snow and still looking at showers in the valley. We'll see things decrease a bit on Thursday and even into Friday morning, but then this next system comes barreling in from the northwest. That's going to open the door to much colder air late in the weekend and next week, and we'll have to watch the potential for how low those snow levels get as we go into early next week. Right now, I'm looking at about 1,000 to 500 feet. That's not until Monday or Tuesday of next week, but look at this. This is Mount Hood this week. 6 to 12 inches tomorrow, and that's as high as the freezing level, the snow level will be. 4,500 feet, drops lower tomorrow night, 2,000 feet on Wednesday. If you add this all up, that's 30 to 62 inches of snow in the next week. So that's 2.5 feet on the low end and as much as 5 feet on the high end, and that's doable. We've done that in the Cascades in winters past, and look at Mount Rainier, maybe 75 inches of snow in the next week. So again, there's going to be massive improvement in our snowpack in the week ahead. It is rainy and windy tonight, but it will be easing, and then we'll see the rain and the wind pick right back up tomorrow, high of 51. Then we're in the 40s on Wednesday and Thursday with showers. The rain becomes more steady and heavier on Friday, and then over the weekend, showers with rain again Sunday, and then it gets colder next week. See, Monday, our highs are only in the 30s, so we'll be watching that snow level very carefully.